Hello and welcome to this breakdown of the new Billie Eilish music video for What Was I Made For from the Barbie movie soundtrack. I'm so happy to see Billie back again. It's been a while. I've broken down a lot of Billie Eilish songs in the past, so after you're done with this video, you might want to check out the playlist that I have linked at the end of the video. Now, you might be thinking that this music video is quite a bit deeper than you would expect for a Barbie movie soundtrack. I mean, it's a really existential song. It's about questioning one's own existence and wondering, like, what am I here for? Why did I used to be happy? Maybe like when I was a kid or when I was younger and I'm not happy anymore. And also the idea of just waiting for a future when we might be happy and hoping for that in the future. So why is Billie getting so very deep on a Barbie like comedy movie soundtrack? Well, I've seen the trailers for the Barbie movie and I actually broke those down too. I think this Barbie movie is going to be very deep. In one of the trailers, Barbie says, like, hey guys, do you ever think about dying? And no one can relate to her, of course, because she's living in the Barbie world. And so she finds out that she has to go on this existential journey to see what her life's really all about and to find her true self. So I think that this Barbie movie is actually going to be really philosophical, have a lot of deep messages in it, and, you know, be philosophical, psychological, all of the logicals, you know? That was a really bad joke. In this music video, Billie is wearing this outfit that looks like a kind of 1960s style Barbie outfit. I mean, it definitely looks very retro, and she's sitting down to play with her box of Barbie stuff. And when she goes into the box, she gets the outfits out, and a lot of these outfits that she's trying to hang up on her like wardrobe are some iconic Billie Eilish outfits. The ones that I noticed were the Chanel outfit that she wore to her first Grammys. I noticed the yellow jumpsuit from Bad Guy, and some other outfits that I've seen from photo shoots and so on. I might have missed a couple there. If you noticed any other, please leave them down in the comment section below. But after she sets up all these outfits and everything is just perfect the way she wants it, as she perfectly puts it down, there starts to be some problems. There's wind blowing in, and then it's raining. She's trying to put the outfits back up, but they keep falling down. Everything is falling apart. And I think what this represents is Billie singing about her experience of being a star. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched the interview that she does every year where she tells about her current state of life and how she's feeling, but they're really interesting. And as we look at all these different eras, all of these different outfits of Billie Eilish, we can see that basically what she's saying here is that through her career, you know, just when things seem like they're completely perfect and just right, it seems like everything falls apart. And I think that a lot of us can relate to that, you know, like just as we feel like our life is totally in order, it starts to fall apart and we're trying to put it back up again. We're trying to figure out how to make everything okay again, but it just seems impossible. Now, at the end of this video, it seems like Billie essentially gives up, and she looks pretty upset about it. She puts everything back into the box. She puts her head down. But you know, guys, I think it might be deeper than we might even suspect. This ending, where she gets up and she walks away, she seems very happy, but she's not playing with the Barbie world things anymore. It's really her standing up as Billie Eilish, even though she's dressed as a Barbie, but she just happily stands up. She walks away. Then she realizes she forgot something. She comes back and gets it, and then she leaves. What does this mean? Well, I think that what she's saying is, in order to stay sane in the music industry and in order to stay sane as a person in this world where things are always changing, we have to realize that at the end of the day, life is kind of like a play. We try to make our life around us as good as possible. But, you know, in the end, things go wrong in life. And actually, by putting everything away, when she put her head down on the box, I kind of got the feeling like maybe that represented death in a way. It could represent death, and that she's, you know, everything that we tried to do in life, in the end, it all gets put into a box, right? Like a coffin. That could be one interpretation of it. But it also could be kind of like living in an enlightened way. Like, she realizes as she's wearing all these outfits, she doesn't have this big ego where she says, I'm Billie Eilish, the superstar. I'm Billie Eilish, the amazing singer. Because if we live with this huge ego, if things go wrong, you know, we're going to be completely crushed. So in a way, it's like, I think what she's saying is kind of like we have to live life in a way where we try our best, but at the end of the day, we have to realize that if everything falls apart, it's okay. Like, you're still alive, you're still here, you're still the real you. The real you isn't your clothes. The real you isn't your success. The real you isn't, you know, your Chanel bag or any of that stuff. The real you is the person that's left if all of that stuff goes away. So in that way, I think that this is actually a really enlightened music video. And I wouldn't be surprised if Barbie and the Barbie movie might potentially come to this same conclusion. Like, it's okay to wear dresses, it's okay to wear fashion, it's okay to be Barbie, but then at the end of the day, we have to be willing to give all of that up if that's the way that life goes. It's kind of a spiritual message, if you know what I mean. All right, well, if you enjoyed this, like I said, I've got a Billie Eilish playlist over here you can check out. If you want to see my breakdowns of music videos in the future, you can click the subscribe button, and I hope to see you again in the next one soon. Peace.